Oh, there's an energy. XFC 53, the Mansfield Tavern on a Saturday night. David Nash, Bella Mukaraka. Let's keep this thing rolling, Bella.
We are up to fight number 9.
Introducing first, Caleb Miller.
I am so excited to see Caleb Miller in there again, coming off his loss at the last XFC to Connor Birch. I'm super excited to see what he brings this time.
Yeah, I'm expecting a fair bit more venom coming from him this time. He was a little bit laid back in the last fight. Not saying he didn't do anything he could do, just more coming out that Connor had an absolute awesome game plan. And the thing from a loss like that is you learn from it and you take that venom to every training session. So I'm expecting a very, very different Caleb to step into the cage this time. And he's coming up against a teammate of Connor as well. So I wonder if they've got a different game plan or the same one.
He's also gone down in weight. So he's gone down to bantamweight as his fight against Connor was featherweight. So he's dropped another 5 kilos for this one.
Yeah, interesting take, isn't it, though? I love the fact that he's gone up against another tribal MMA superstar. But, Cody Cole and Connor Birch are 2 completely different fighters, so I even love that mindset of it, that it's a completely new challenge. They can't just come in and replicate that same fight.
Yeah, but once again, Caleb's, this is his 7th time in the cage, so he's got a split in terms of 3 wins, 3 losses. Obviously, I kind of feel like your losses fighting for a title shouldn't really count. But anyhow.
Imagine being 22 and this is the 7th time you're stepping in an MMA cage.
And the crowd's getting back into it.
And his opponent, Cody Cole.
Tell you what, at 22 I was celebrating colouring inside the lines. Let alone my 7th MMA fight.
And Cody Cole walking out. The fight named The Tooth Fairy. When he steps into the cage, I personally don't feel like it should be his fight name. I really think it should be the King of the Calves. You should see this lad's calf muscles. If you go to kick him in the calf, it feels like it'll defend you and kick it back. He's just such a really well put together young gentleman. Walking into the cage at 26. This will be his 3rd fight. He's got a split record as well, 1 win, 1 loss. And we've already mentioned about tribal MMA and what they bring into the cage as well. So once again, for those who weren't listening earlier, we've got Connor Birch and Ryan Levy, the notable fighters. Also Paul Birch and Connor being the coaches up at the Sunshine Coast.
I love the fact that, can we quickly touch on the fact that Caleb Miller is actually fighting on this card? You know what I mean? To come off his loss on the last show,
yeah.
Do people go away for 6 months? Do they disappear? You know what I mean? Like, for him to get straight back on the horse and straight back on the next card,
he's got something to prove.
Yeah, shows the type of kid that we're talking about right
100%.
now.
And that also goes to the reason of why Damian Brown put him forward for a title fight beforehand as well, because he figured he was ready for it. So it's one of those points of, we certainly know in Damian's eyes that Caleb has the goods to wear the belt, and it's not something that Damian takes lightly as well. So, as I mentioned, there's the entry.
2 completely different fighters,
They certainly are definitely different builds as well.
Yep.
And this next fight is an amateur bantamweight fight with B-class rules, 3 by 3 minute rounds. Introducing first in the blue corner, weighing in at 61.1 kilos. With an amateur record of 3 wins, 3 losses. Fighting out of Base Training Center, Cable Wire, Caleb Miller.
And his opponent in the red corner, he weighed in at 61.4 kilograms, hosting an amateur record of 1 win and 1 loss, fighting out of tribal MMA, for Cody, the Tooth Fairy, Cole! Your referee in charge is Jamie.
A few times leading up to his debut when he was with Tribal. Obviously used to train under the legendary boxing coach Kim Gray.
Straight into it.
Oh!
Beautiful takedown.
We're getting a lot of the action in front of us tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely are. And Caleb's doing a great job. He's locked up the left arm of Cody, but Cody looks like he's escaping it now.
Oh,
Beautiful
big
takedown.
takedown. Oh, he's got it
Straight on the neck.
Straight on the neck. He's got it tight. He's trying to defend. He's got to defend the arm. Oh, it's in tight. So we got a tap.
Oh my
We got a
gosh.
tap.
So quick. I feel like Caleb just switched the card from last fight.
Yeah.
He went out there on a mission and just imposed his will 100%.
And look how happy Paul Birch is right there. Obviously, you never want to have one of your own fighters lose, but he was just proud. He was proud of Caleb Miller there and what he achieved.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, the night that Base Training Centre have had, they definitely needed a win like that to change their spirits. Have a look at them.
Wow. Look how stoked he is.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, at Base Training Center. Referee put a stop to this match in round 1 after 38 seconds. And your winner by rear naked choke in the blue corner, Cable Wire, Cable Miller.
That was almost a carbon copy of our last fight we watched, hey? So going out,
just
quick strong strikes.
Just jumped on that neck
And
aggressively.
It comes down to really quick transitions as well, like flowing. It was effortless. Cody will go away, he'll learn, he'll come back in, and I feel sorry for his next opponent. It does come in a cycle.
What a win. What a huge win for Caleb Miller there. And again, it's funny, it's one of those things where we knew he was in total contention at featherweight. He comes out and puts a formidable opponent away so quickly in the bantamweight division. Again, losing to a guy like Connor Birch doesn't knock you down a peg or two.
Mr. Cable Wire, were you aware that your coach secretly passed on that message to the team here at XFC to introduce you as that Cable Wire?
Yeah, he told me in the back room. I was hoping that you guys wouldn't, but oh well.
Well, clearly it didn't throw you off too much because that was a terrific performance. Is there anybody here tonight that you would like to thank?
Firstly, I'd like to thank my missus for putting up with my shit. You know, I'm training all the time, so I don't get to see her as much as I should. But, you know, she keeps support and, yeah. Thank you. And thanks to Base, obviously, and everyone I train with at Base. You know, they've made me who I am as a fighter. And a huge thank you to the sponsors on the back of those shirts. This is the old shirt, so, you know, that one.
So when we get to see you again very soon, what can we expect from you? What's going to be added to the arsenal for Cable Wire?
Oh, I don't know, just keep going, keep grappling. You know, knees, grapple, whatever.
So everything and anything. Make some more noise for Cable Wire. A real short break here again at XFC 53, Bella, and we'll be back with more action very soon. You don't want to miss any of this.